Alrighty everyone, well, game number 3 in this best of 5 series finds us on Port Alexander LE. Spawning here, the top left hand corner of the map, playing with the blue Zerg pieces. The series is currently tied and he wants to get this series back rolling in his favor. His name is Serral. And his opponent spawning in the bottom right hand corner of the map, playing with the red Zerg pieces. He was able to even up the score and wants to keep this game and keep his momentum moving in his favor. His name is Lambo. So guys and girls, this series that was played at the WCS spring event and was one of the round of 16 games of that tournament has turned out to be a very exciting matchup of ZvZ between these two. Game number 1, Serral just kind of overwhelming his opponent, overwhelming Lambo with the Nidus network switch on him, and even though Lambo did scout it, was a little bit too late. Well, then you get to game number 2. Serral tried a little bit of the same, but this time Lambo said, no sir, it's not happening a second time. You can fool me one time, but you're not going to fool me twice. So now the question switches back into Serral's favor. Or I guess you should say the narrative kind of switches back to him. The series is now tied. Serral obviously is probably not at this point very flustered. He just needs to keep doing what he does best and try to, get the lead back in his favor here with this series, and kind of just go, not doing anything, not making any like rash changes to his game or anything along those lines. Now Lambo, on the other hand, game number 2, it worked out great. So now it's like, what do you do now? Do you kind of try to mix it up a little bit more, go for some more timing attacks on Serral? What do you do in order to get this series, how do you, go up a game against Serral? That would be absolutely huge for Lambo. We're about to find out as we see the hatch gas pool opener coming out of both players from both parties here. And we're going to see the double queen production once again. Metabolic boost is being researched right now for Lambo, so he's going to be getting that Zergling speed upgrade a little bit quicker than Serral, but Serral's not too far behind, at least for the time being. So I gotta say though, I mean, this has been an exciting series. It's been an exciting tournament, really. WCS Spring, what an event, man! It's been absolutely intense. Lots of really great matchups, and that's the thing that StarCraft 2, I mean, when we talk about the strategy game of our time, StarCraft 2, just some of these tournaments, they always have incredible games, like just such incredible games to say the least. And it's one thing that I'm so excited about the future of StarCraft, the possibility of a StarCraft 3, the future of just StarCraft 2 as far as an esport and such. I'm just very excited about it, and I think that we as a community have to echo, more things into existence, that being, StarCraft 3, that being, other things as well, just, the continuation of StarCraft 2 esports. But that's another discussion for another day, as we're going to go ahead and see Serral moving into that Baneling nest. We're going to also see the evolution chamber coming in now for Lambo. So a little bit of some change-ups in build orders, at least at this point. We are going to see some Zerglings that are going to start nibbling away at that third hatchery of Serral. Lambo wants to try to do a little bit of some damage, but here comes Serral as he's got a good amount of Zerglings, some queens, and now he's got some Banelings out on the playing field. Now it does not look like Lambo has really, I guess I'm wondering if he knows about this Baneling nest. He does not know about the Baneling nest, so very smart play there by Serral, not really showing his cards as of yet. I think that's a great decision by his part. But we are going to see the lair coming in for Serral. We're going to see a Roach Warren followed up now for Lambo, seeing kind of what both players are planning on doing as far as their attacks of choice go. See those +1 upgrades beginning out of the evolution chambers for both players. And very similar in build orders kind of up to this point. I mean, you're seeing a little bit of a change up, but here we go. It does look like Serral is going to be able to see exactly what's going on, which is a beautiful, beautiful play here by Serral. What he does best with that scouting information. Just scouting is so crucial in StarCraft 2, knowing what your opponent's doing. Like a massive game of chess, guys. That said, The series is tied. A lot's on the line here because whoever can take this game is easily going to take momentum with them. I don't think there's any doubt there. I just really don't. I think that it's whoever wins this game, it's gonna be a massive ordeal. It's gonna be hard to kind of regain that momentum. I mean, not impossible, but it is difficult. Now here we go with Lambo. This is what I'm talking about. Lambo, just, you know, doing Serral-like things. This is what I'm talking about. Seeing the timings on the lair and such. Just beautiful play. He sees also that those gases are up, but Serral cancels that Vespene geyser. Very interesting play, but there is just units all over the map. I mean, we can see, you know, a Baneling just sitting here in the middle of the map. Man, he is just chilling. Look at that. Man, don't they look like ticks when they're full of blood? I mean, you gotta love the Banelings, so you just gotta love them, man. They are made to blow, right? That said, we are gonna see a bunch of Zerglings moving out for Serral over towards that third hatchery. Now here's the thing, does he know about, he does not know about this fourth hatchery, and it does look like some Banelings are going to try to get a little bit of some hits in here, as more Banelings are going to be hiding, but it looks like Serral might, oh man, nice Baneling hit there. Now it does look like Serral at this point is going to, is most likely going to know about that hatchery at this point. I would be surprised if he missed. He does not know. Oh my. He doesn't know, but once again, Serral is going for the Nidus Worm. And this is so interesting because my question is Lambo doesn't know this. So this is the first time Lambo has no idea that this is coming. Oh my god. This could be... And a GG is called already. Lambo prematurely GG's, knows he was outplayed. And you might say, guys, that was a significant premature GG, but he knew that he was caught off guard there with the Nidus Worm, and there was no way that he was going to be able to hold on. Serral regains the lead, takes a 2-1 lead, and goes on match point. I hope you guys did enjoy this game between Serral and Lambo. And if you guys did, leave a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, stay positive, and I'll see you guys all in game number 4.